everybody. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Bruce and Carla here. We've been talking about Taylor Swift a little bit. And so there's been a lot of loving all the comments in the comment section. We weren't doing so well with the video choices, but I think we have something today that we kind of want to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about it for a little bit. So recently, Taylor Swift, she's always making headlines, but she really made headlines by endorsing Kamala Harris for the 2024 presidential election. And so this comes right after the debate. But prior to that, I know you all remember that image where she's standing there and behind her, people were speculating whether or not what was behind her, is that Kamala Harris or is that her silhouette? They couldn't really gather what it was, but there was a lot of talk about maybe that was her way of endorsing Kamala Harris. But then I read an article where it said that was debunked. That wasn't true, but a lot of people are still saying, we think she was endorsing her then. So after the debate, I thought it was really cute how she did it, and it was really clever how she did it as well. So I'm starting to see really what the hype is with Taylor Swift and her influence. But she had an Instagram post, and she was encouraging everyone to, do your research on the different candidates, and she highlighted how important it was that we vote. Like, it's super important that we vote. Now, she said, Harris was a good leader. She gave all the reasons why she was endorsing Kamala Harris. But the cute thing about it is that she was in the picture holding a cat. And she signed it like childless cat lady or something like that. And you guys know, why she did that. But I thought that it kind of got me thinking about, I can't remember what Fox host that was, or she may not even be a Fox host, but she was talking about how people who are not, or apolitical, or not involved in the political realm should just shut up and do whatever they do, like shut up and dribble. She said, do you remember what that was? Who said that? I can't remember. I could see her face. Was that Megyn Kelly? Was it Megyn Kelly? I don't know, but that was kind of like Taylor Swift's way of saying, nope, I'm not going to shut up and sing. I'm actually going to take part in this political landscape. And she did. So what do you think? Did you see the image or the tweet?
No.
And you didn't see it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about. I know she endorsed Kamala Harris, but I don't know anything around it.
The image
like that. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that when she urged her fans to register to vote last year, they listened, and that sparked a huge increase in voter registration. So the idea is that it will do the same this time. So I want to know how Swifties are reacting to her endorsement of Kamala Harris. Like, do you think that was a good move? Do you think that maybe she should shut up and sing? Or what are your thoughts? I would love to know what the thoughts around what she did with the move that she made. What do you think about it?
Yeah, do you think she should even make known her political leanings?
Yeah.
Should she just shut up and sing?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I've heard some people say, nope, be quiet. You shouldn't be saying anything, right? But then there are a lot who are really excited about that endorsement. And then there are some that are really scared about the power that endorsement will have, because somebody said they actually hated her. That they hate Taylor Swift. Somebody said that, actually.
Yeah.
Did you hear them say that?
No,
they
I didn't,
actually hate Taylor Swift.
I heard that they had said that.
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah.
So I think
does it change? Yeah. Does it change how you view her music?
Yeah.
Are you still a fan of hers?
Yeah.
I know
that's a good point. That's what I would like to know too.
This elections, the most recent presidential elections, have been very polarizing.
Yeah.
Where to the point where I've heard of families having issues.
Right.
So if that's happening, I can only imagine maybe some people, a celebrity makes it known their political leanings, and then they lose fans. So are you a fan still of Taylor Swift?
That's a good question. And there are a lot of people who really appreciate, her advocacy for those things that she really holds dear. The women's rights, women's autonomy, and all of those things. And then there are some people who think that more artists should step up and do the same thing, because, How big is that
Do
platform
you think
that
they
you
should?
had? I do.
I don't think they should.
No?
No.
Why?
Because they do have millions, some of them, of followers and fans, and some of them can't separate, may not be able to separate reality from fiction.
What do you mean? Or the fans?
Yeah, so whatever the artist says or the actor says, they will do.
Okay.
And you could sway a whole election, especially this one where the margins of errors are really, really close. You could sway a whole election that way. Just because a celebrity said
But is that wrong?
one thing.
I don't know.
I think that would throw a wrench in our political system in a way.
More
Something
so
that
than,
it was never intended to, that was never accounted for when our political system or whatever was created.
well, I think in the world that we live in now, influence is a big thing, right? And so if you think about just me, my voice, if I vote, that is an influence. I'm a drop in the bucket, but it's an influence. And when you have somebody who has the ear of millions of people, and those people trust them, not just as an artist, but you've got some Swifties who literally know Taylor's entire life.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. And some people can't separate the two.
But why does it have, what do you mean? Separate what, I guess my question is.
Meaning, I need to have my own mind and vote for who I need to feel will do best for me and my family or me and my circle of influence, and she should vote and do what she should do for her and her circle.
Right.
They can't
but she
separate
didn't,
the two.
in her post, she never said, now go out and vote for Kamala Harris.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't, because she's made it known.
This is where I stand.
Some people will go with that.
Okay, well, that's how that works.
Even if it was...
That's how that works. I
mean, we don't want people voting voting in a certain way because a celebrity said they vote in that way. We don't want that.
I think there are going to be people who are just going to vote just because Taylor said do it. Vote that way just because. No, I'm going to take that back. Taylor did not say do it. Taylor actually said do your research. She did say do that. Now that's important.
That's good. She said
Taylor's
that. But
also saying that she believes that people should have a voice and people should vote. That's great. Taylor is also saying, if I'm telling you that you should vote, here I am showing you that this is the way that I stand in this right now in 2024. I think she endorsed Biden too, but she's saying this is what I choose to do, but I want you to do your research.
That's
right?
cool. That's good.
I want you to vote. I think that's a bigger part of the conversation.
The better way probably would have been for her to vote and keep who she's voting for probably to herself.
Why do you have that platform if you don't
use
it?
It says one man, because she's not running. Now, if she was running for something, that's different.
Running.
One man, one vote. Not one man and then all his celebrity followers and fans vote that same way.
Okay.
Because to me, that's almost like that one celebrity gets a whole bunch of votes.
So then what you're saying is shut up and sing or shut up and dribble.
What I'm saying is shut up and sing and do your part with one vote.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess...
Now be all for people voting. Now, that's what
she's all for people voting.
No, right. But she's also said her leanings. But she should always be about exercising your right.
Yeah.
Always be about that. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go in the booth and do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to worry about what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Just make sure you go to the booth and do what you need to do.
Yeah. So we do know... celebrity endorsements, they are going to sway public opinion one way or the other. We do know that. But I think that's a part of the influence that we're talking about. Now, again, I think some people are, like I said, especially those younger Swifties, they are really just going to do it just because they see that this is what Taylor Swift said that she is going to do. And then you have those, like you talked about in another video, about being mature about certain things, who are really going to say, well, no, although Taylor, I respect her, I love her, I'm a Swiftie, but although she is leaning this way, mm-hmm. there's some things about this candidate that I just cannot, I just can't support. But I don't think that she should just shut up and sing. I really do think if you are up here and you've got the influence.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it sounds bad.
You got the influence of all of these millions of people. How are you going to use your influence? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about your music. It really is about people getting to know who you are as a person. And these Swifties, it feels like they call her on the phone. They holler at Taylor.
But they don't.
But what I'm saying is what she's giving is who she is and who she, you know what I'm saying? I could be totally wrong. But I respect.
Why can't that part be separate and personal? Why does everything have to be out there, including who she voting for? Why can't that be personal?
I can't
that
answer.
One little thing.
I can't answer why I can't because I'm not in that situation.
I think it should be. That's my point.
I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think?
I think a lot of things aren't black and white. I think that when it comes to a celebrity getting behind a cause, is most definitely, I think they can use their platform to most definitely push the cause. Yeah. Now, when you're talking about voting for the leader of the country.
But this is a cause because the leader of the country stands for causes.
It's not a cause.
So it's women's, she stands for the LGBTQ plus rights and all those things Taylor Swift does. These are causes. This is a cause.
When it comes to voting for presidency or presidents or government officials, I think that should just be just one man, one vote. You get one vote.
And you do still get one vote, even if she's.
And I think but I think you should just kind of be quiet and go do your duty.
Shut up and sing.
Yeah, I ain't putting it that way. But exactly since you want to, that's what I think.
Well, I don't agree with that. I mean, I do think that.
Now, if there was a cause, like when people were getting on one knee during the national anthem, that's different.
I don't understand why that cause is different than. I guess I don't understand. I guess I don't see how there is a difference between the two. But I think it's a good conversation to have because
there's a difference for me personally.
I get it, and there are a lot of people who think that same way, and there are going to be implications either way. You know, whatever candidate she endorses, or if she doesn't at all, there are always going to be implications. There are always going to be people who agree or disagree. But if you want to know more about it, I'm sure you do, especially if you're a Swiftie. I think we're going to link the article that we read about this in the description. And so we want you guys to always don't forget to like this video, comment, because I like to keep the discussion going. And subscribe.
And until next time, peace.